like a ball.
When you play with his eyes, when you make him wonder, when you make him fantasize, that's when a guy actually starts lusting after you. That's a very good step to making a guy actually start liking you. It first starts with his eyes and his imagination. So why is that important? That's important because when you're not around, when you're not around, if you make a guy think of you and fantasize about you when you're not around, when you guys meet, the meeting will be ultimately more exciting when you guys meet. You see what I'm saying? The more he fantasizes about you outside of meeting you, the more he fantasizes about you when you're not around, the more intense the interaction is going to be. So the way you achieve this is by having good pictures. You see, having an Instagram, tell him to follow you on Instagram, and just have specific photos that you know accentuates a man's imagination. There's been plenty of girls who've done that, and like when some girls that just like tease you, and you're like, oh my god, I want to meet you already. You see, and so when you're able to play with a guy's imagination, that's a turn on, all right? Because there's been girls who weren't the hottest, but you know were decently attractive, but had the effect of some of the hottest girls I've ever been with, because they knew how to play with my eyes, they knew how to play with my imagination, you know. So you gotta use that. Some girls don't do that. Some girls think just their personality is gonna get them the guy or turn them on. No, guys are visual. You gotta learn how to allow guys to fantasize about you. Let me tell you something. We love a fantasy. That's why people use drugs. That's why people want to feel a certain sense of emotion. That's why people do risky things. They want an experience. They want a fantasy. They want an illusion. And when you don't do that, when you don't become a man's fantasy, your guy's not gonna be imagining you, and the guy's not gonna be lusting after you. You see what I'm saying? So you have to become the embodiment of his fantasies, all right? So number 2, playing hard to get. See, that's the thing, is that a lot of women don't know how to play hard to get the right way. The way that most women play hard to get is like this. This is my dignity is at stake, so I am not gonna let you touch this because this is part of my dignity. That's not playing hard to get. Playing hard to get is catch me if you can. Playing hard to get is, go ahead, try to catch me, This is all fun and game, I'm just playing around. Go ahead, I love teasing you, You see, it's kind of like, it's not more like, ugh, don't touch me, I have a dignity. It's more like, go ahead, try, go ahead, do it. It's more like a game. You see what I'm saying? So when you play hard to get in a light-hearted type of way, where you don't think of what to say, when you're not thinking too much about your actions, more you're just playing with the guy, dangling in front of him a carrot that he knows he wants, but because that's what he wants, which is the chase, you're actually enjoying it as well. You gotta let a guy chase you. When a girl knows how to let guys chase, that's a big turn on. Because you could be, let me use numbers, because you know this is what I use on all the channel. You could be like a 7. And if you make a guy chase the right way, in his eyes, you will be like an 8.5 or an 8. You see? Simply because you're making him chase. Alright? And it really becomes obsessive. A guy can really obsess about you if you know how to make a guy chase. And that shit, man, nothing makes a dick harder than a girl who's hard to get. You see? Nothing makes a dick harder than a girl who knows how to tease him. Who knows how to use the little quality that she has. It may not be impressive, but knows how to use it to attract the guy. You see? So the third one is the illusion of being wanted by other men. You create this aura of other men wanting you. This could be done through social media. This could be done through either, for example, when a guy knows that other guys want you, he's gonna become more possessive. His ego is gonna get in the way. Alright, so when girls know how to create this illusion of being wanted by other men, she's going to immediately become more attractive. A lot of guys will literally be turned on simply because other men want you. That's called pre-selection. We want what others want. Alright, we're turned on by what turns on other people. Alright, and so when you learn to do that, a lot of guys is going to start chasing you. Now, I'm not saying this is guaranteed, but for the most part, I can remember that there have been plenty of times when I like a girl, but when I'm out in the streets with her and I see how much attention she gets from other guys, I like her even more. I hold on to that. I hold on to her a lot more. I grab that ass. I'm like, come here, girl. Get the fuck over here. Like, you know, like you're more, like, because of that possessiveness, because of the male ego, the masculinity makes you like, no, that's mine. Okay? And even though you're doing it consciously, a guy wants to feel that, because the mere act of, come here, girl, you're mine, and knowing that other guys want you, makes a guy feel better. It increases his self-esteem. The fourth one, being polarizing. By being polarizing is 1 second I love it, 1 second I love you, the next second I hate you. 1 second you're pushing him away, the next second you're pulling him back. 1 second you're happy, the next second you're mad. He doesn't know what he's gonna get from you. He doesn't know if he's gonna get the happy you. He doesn't know if he's gonna get the sad you. Now I'm not saying that you're fucking dysfunctional. I'm saying you're doing this consciously. Consciously you're creating arguments. Consciously you're using arguments in order to have makeup sex. Consciously you're using conflict in order to create peace. In addition to that, that also doesn't extend to the way you interact with him, which is push pull, showing attraction one day, not showing the attraction next day. That also comes down to also your personality type, like I said earlier, like having contradicting personality traits. Are you a very nice girl? Have a very dark side to you. Are you a very bitchy person? Have a very sweet side to you. Do you have a very serious adult exterior? Have a very childish type of personality. Be the total opposite of how you appear. And so you're gonna become more polarizing. You're gonna become more enigmatic in nature, more mysterious. And a lot of guys like that because they can't figure you out. And if a guy can't figure you out, it becomes his mission to figure you out. All right? And let me tell you something, if a guy wants to figure you out by you having these polarizing personality traits, I'm not saying that you're being psychotic in nature, I'm just saying you're doing it intentionally. That gives you, that makes you more interesting to men. I'm telling you, it really does. Don't just be a very nice girl. That's boring. Have some edge to you. Show your imperfection. You're not fucking perfect. Be human, alright? This fifth one. Having a life, having a passion. When a girl has a life too, let me tell you something. When I know that a girl, if she dumps me, I know that she has a life to go to. She has a friend that could make her happy. She could go somewhere tonight and have fun. When I know that she has a life, she immediately becomes more attractive. Because you either want to join her life because her life is interesting. In addition to that, you know that if you lose her, another guy's gonna get her. Having a life means you have options. Not having a life means you're very limited in your options. You're gonna act needy. When a guy knows that you have a life, man, I'm telling you, like having social points, having social status points really makes you more attractive. All right. So when you have a passion that you could go to, not only does that turn guys on, but also it's also therapeutic in nature. You feel me? Number 6, and this is pretty obvious: youth. Nothing can replace youth. I mean, for guys, that's a turn on. Nothing can replace youth. All right. So I mean, I don't know what. Let me tell you this, dude. Youth doesn't just talk about appearance, all right? Youth can also be reflected in belief system. Youth can also be in how you keep your body. You see, like how well in shape you are, how your posture looks, all right? Your outlook on life. The more bitter you are, the more older you're gonna appear. The perception. It's keeping yourself in shape, keeping your body healthy, keeping your body and maintaining it well by eating right. If you do that, you're gonna hold on to the little elements of youth that you can have, all right? Because now, see, I'm an old person, but I'm an old person. I'm not gonna tell you my age. I'm gonna keep that a mystery, you know. It doesn't matter if I'm old, to be honest. I'm just doing that just to create a little mystery in this. But nevertheless, though, like, I'm doing yoga now more often because I know when I get older, I want to be limber for many reasons. I play basketball, all right? Not for that, or maybe for that, but to stay limber. I meditate in order to keep my mind fresh. All right, I'm thinking about the future, right? And for women, when you think about the future, you're gonna notice that you're gonna start taking different decisions. So realize that youth is important. So learn how to maintain and keep your body the right way. Don't lose yourself. I'm telling you, man. All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're gonna get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine natural chemistry. No more short-term partners, no more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this third week, setting boundaries. We go over the third week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, fourth week. Fifth week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses, my Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are: 1, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything, the laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free, and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out, because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're gonna love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now. All right. I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.